got cystic fibrosis.
I love traveling. I love going out of my comfort zone and exploring somewhere new. I love the adventures of diving into other cultures, finding art and history all around me, and making memories in the most unexpected places. But as for just about everything in my life with CF, it does make even one of the things in this world that I love the most a bit more difficult. So packing with CF is so annoying. There's always going to be something that I've forgotten. I've gone on trips where I've completely forgotten my nebulizers. I've gone on trips where I've brought my vest but left the hoses at home. I've gone on trips where I forgot half of my pills at home. One thing that I learned very early on in my life, because we traveled so much whenever I was growing up, was you need a list. You have to make sure everything on the list is checked off, and quadruple check, because you will forget something and it will become a problem. It's a lot easier for me traveling because I can make sure that I have everything with me at all times. Flying gets very complicated. I flew about 6-ish months ago to Disney to see my best friend, and it was honestly traumatizing where it came to my medications and stuff. I've flown several times before, but I never had to completely unpack absolutely every single medication. So I wasn't technically prepared for it. And so it's me by myself with all of these strange people around me and guys staring at me, and I'm having to take out like 40 different pill bottles and all of these medical machines, and it was so uncomfortable, and everyone kept staring at me, and I was holding up this huge line, and I'm just like, there's literally like $1 million worth of medical stuff in front of me. People are staring at me. Like, this is just not comfortable. It's not okay. I am not okay with any of this. And then to try to repack it was hell, because it took my mom and I like 3 hours the night before to like compact everything in the right position. Oh, it was so frustrating. And I know so many friends with horror stories at the airport. So for me, convenience-wise, traveling is so much easier. Growing up traveling as often as I did, I never really had issues with keeping up or losing my breath or having to take breaks. Now, on the other hand, is a different story. Luckily, all of the people that I travel with completely understand, and we take breaks whenever I need to, and it's whatever. But the early mornings that my family love to have on vacations and stuff, I just can't comply with them anymore. I need the extra sleep, especially if I'm going to be active throughout the day, and it gets really frustrating because I'm not able to do all the things that I once was able to do. But I still love the experience of going out and doing what I can and exploring and all of those fun things. Probably one of the most difficult things when it comes to traveling is making sure I have time to do my treatments. So it's this really hard balance between trying to comply with what everyone else wants to do and when they want to do it, on the time they want to do it, while also getting the rest that I need, but also keeping aside like 2 hours for treatments. It gets very complicated, very messy. A lot of the times I end up having to do treatments half-ass, which I hate doing, or I have to miss out, or everyone gets frustrated even though they don't mean to, but they want to do things, or I'm exhausted because I couldn't sleep. And so I love traveling and I love everything to do with it, but it gets so complicated sometimes. Depending on how long the trip is, it's so crucial that I have enough enzymes. Like, I don't care if I run out of anything else. I need like 6 bottles of enzymes, make sure there's 2 in the car, 1 in everyone's bag. Like, that is not something to play around with. You never know what is gonna happen, or you never know what disaster can happen that will push you later from getting home. And I overpack all of my medication. I will bring 3 weeks worth if we go for a week. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's a really good thing because I'm not going to run out because I'm paranoid. But it leads to no room for much else. Too many times. I should get used to this, right? Try to figure out some kind of way to not look as crazy of a mess as I did, you know, trying to unpack thousands and millions of dollars of medical supplies on the conveyor belt at the airport, because the stairs are not pretty and you feel so judged. I felt so judged, and it just, oh, I hated it so much. But yeah, that's about everything that I have for traveling with CF. You know, make sure that you have everything you need and pack every little piece of medical equipment and make sure that it's where it needs to be. Overpack a couple of days of medications just to make sure that you have enough. Try to schedule out the best you can to where you can balance what you need. Make sure whoever you're traveling with is aware that, hey, plans might not always go the way that you expect them to, because, well, I might have to sit down for a little while, or sleep in a little bit, or take a nap, or do my treatments a little bit longer, or go back for an extra treatment, or please make sure that I have enzymes on me. Because the amount of times I've gone out and didn't have them on me, and then we would have to go back to the hotel, is just, it's too much. I am so excited that we're back and we have 6 more weeks of really exciting topics to share with you guys. I am going to link the list of those topics down below, along with my social media accounts, the channel's social media accounts. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I would really love it if you would do so. Leave some comments down below and give us your feedback, and I will see you guys next week.